What is a number? Yeah, 5. Woohoo. There we go. Well, that's true. There we go. 5. Five's a number. All right, a number. Yeah. Well, they work just like numbers, like you would expect. You can add numbers, 5 plus 5, and that will be 10. We could zog that if we wanted to, zog 5 plus 5, and indeed that would say 10. We often assign numbers into variables so that we can use them later or find out what they do. So var n is equal to 44. Here we go. We've got decimal numbers, 44.4 or 44.5, 6, 7, 8. Ta-da! So that's a decimal number. There are negative numbers, so you're fine with negative numbers. And all the traditional arithmetic that you can think of would happen. 44 times 4. There, that happens. Woo! And that, the answer is, whatever. Okay, so there's also a math class, and we'll take a look at the math, though, in a what is in the mid-level tutorials. How about that? Okay, so we'll save that for later. And also random numbers. And you can do things with numbers. Well, we already just did. Yeah, all the things we can do, like powers. We can put it to an exponent. We've got things like sine and cosine and all that kind of stuff as well for our numbers. Now, one thing that happens is if you take a number, just let's try this, if you have the number 4 and you concat to that number 4 a string like boo, like that, that will then turn this number into a string and add it to that. So that would end up saying a string for boo, like that. Okay, because this plus then is treated like the string operator. So in other words, it converts that to a string and just concatenates it. So watch out for that. We pass a lot of numbers in, so there we are making a container with a width and a height. I suppose what I can tell you about numbers right now is we have x and y properties. So this is a width and a height property, 180 and 210. But we also have x properties. So down here, there's an x property of minus 330, whatever, and another one. This came from another program, so I didn't choose those numbers myself, but we're importing this from somewhere far away. Hey, there's an x property. Good, that's a number of 30, and a y property of 36. Here are some numbers, although they're passed in as a string for a certain color. That's a way that we can do CSS color. But color is usually way easier than that. We can just say red, like that. Oh, but that wouldn't be a very good gray. We could say gray. All right, and also we can pass in these types of things like number sign 333. That is also a gray color. But we passed in RGBA. Oh, that gives us an alpha. Where else do we see numbers? Numbers, 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 numbers. Well, that's good enough. We've got x and y's. Time, there's time in milliseconds. Here is whether our I is equal to, so we can test to find out. But we'll talk about conditionals, if statements. They work well with a number. And that, my friends, is numbers in Zim at zimjs.com. Have a great day. Ciao.